Obviously, COVID's had a massive impact on the future, on the state of the education sector. Of course, I just want to give your final opinion. What could you see the education sector looking like in next 5-10 years, and what advice could you really give to schools in terms of looking at all the options then?
Yeah, so I'd say first advice is don't wait. Don't wait to see what's out there and try to imitate so-called leading practice, best practice. Be proactive. Be proactive. The last 3 years we should have hopefully, all things say, but taught a lesson to school leaders about what could have or should have happened. And I think consequently, have that urgency that it is an urgent need to make sure that you have got a stable and secure and consistent online provision to support your mainstream delivery, as well as to support the hard to reach cohorts, which certainly platforms as EDClass do so well. And I think that's the key thing. So it might be and it shouldn't be, more importantly, one size fits all, but having relevant pathways, relevant platforms, using online tools, obviously, to ensure that all students in your school communities access content to support supplementary learning, but to also support any gaps that clearly would have emerged over the last 3 years. So going forward is to act now rather than wait until summer or wait until the next potential disruptive or variant of COVID comes along.
Yeah, Lee, what would you say? Obviously, we've seen a few of the options though. In Wales, they did that option of extending the school days, or online learning can give the option of just learning wherever you want now. So what would you say?
Like I say, I agree completely with what Kausor says there. Don't wait. There's various different options and models out there, so get started with them. Have a look at your cohort, have a look at what is available to you, and go for it. Start using the practices now, and that again, the future state of education, again, the vision that we have now for 5, 10, 70 years, whatever that might be, is going to be completely different when we get there. But the idea is it should be a lot more further forward. I think by acting now and getting things such as, again, if you want to extend the school day, then extend the school day. If you want to do the learn as you go, that's self-paced, those models, just start now. Start impacting learners now. Don't wait for, oh, well, we've got to deliver to these exams now. Again, you're teaching the knowledge and understanding of these topics, these subjects. So regardless of the exam, the content you deliver should cover all of that. So start now using these practices. That's so again, in terms of the future of education, it might be that schools are working in completely different ways depending on their needs of their learners, and being able to adapt based on if they get a new cohort of learners that's completely different to the last, then they'll change. They'll do a different approach. They'll do a different methodology. And it might be a case of, well, they need longer days, or it might be a case of, well, these are a lot more tech savvy, so we're going to do a lot more hybrid learning. Again, act now, and then when we see the future elements that are coming in place, when we see those elements coming in, it should be far further along than what we expect.